Hey, what's going on, crypto people? What the world? What the world? Flare Network integrates LayerZero. LayerZero integrates the Flare Network integrates LayerZero. Did you hear? Flare Networks and LayerZero integration. Massive, absolutely massive for Flare Networks. It's a win-win for both, for sure, without question. I reposted it. Game recognizes game, baby. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. Now, Flare Network access to over 50,000 decentralized applications and 75 plus blockchains, which means the F assets gain massive exposure, massive exposure, massive exposure of these F assets. Bitcoin, XRP, you know, massive exposure. This is monumental news. And it's just the beginning, in my humble opinion, of what Flare. Everybody's going to want to be hooking up with Flare. Because when I mean game recognizes game, I'm going to share a piece from the article that Flare Networks put out about this, little write-up about it, and what the CEO, I believe it was the CEO of LayerZero, or the one of the main dudes over there at LayerZero. I'm going to share. This is big time news, fam. Big time news. Happy freaking Generational Wealth Wednesday to each and every one of you. Wow, this is big. I'm familiar with LayerZero. I used LayerZero a bunch when I was out there farming, airdrop farming. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. And if 2024 is when they ship everything, it feels like that FLR can get this run because it's going to have, the cycle run, the altcoin season, because it's going to have 4 or 5 months, if not longer. It may have 6 to 9 months of all the shipping, everything going on. It might just do it. It really might. What I mean by that is it might have an opportunity to take advantage of the cycle for the alt season. Crazy. What's going on, XRP cookies? D's in the building. What's good, bro? XRP cookie says, how long before Songbird F assets move from beta to live? I don't know. Songbird F assets. Can we test Songbird? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I thought there was a sequence. I thought it was F beta on Songbird and then beta on Flare. And then I think, and then there's a roadmap. I can't remember. Somebody knows. Is it beta? Is it beta on Songbird, then live on Songbird, and then live on Flare? That might be it. But don't quote me on that. But it ain't going to be long. $2 Flare, says D. D says, yo, my brother, Songbird is going to 25. Songbird is going to 25 cents. $2 Flare. Songbird to 25 cents. That's pretty good X. Isn't it? That's a pretty good X. We'll have to check that out. What is it, 009 now to 25 cents? Let me see what the X is on that. I only have like a small amount, Songbird, like just a small little 6-figure Songbird. I don't have a bunch. I know people who have millions of Songbird. Million. Let me find my percentage. This is massive. Pull out the calculator soup. Got to find out what Songbird price is first. Hold on. This I don't know if you guys are catching with this. This is massive. The real big Will's in the building. Because Flair's, Songbird is technically a, I don't want to, I hate to say test network, but technically. The real big Will says, "What's good, fam? What's going on with Flair? Integration with LayerZero, bro. Integration with LayerZero. LayerZero. You guys know what LayerZero is? I'm going to share with you. You got to know what's going on with LayerZero. The real big Will is like, what? Yep. They integrated with LayerZero. And Paul Bogle's in the building. How are you, bro? Hi, brother. It's been a minute watching you in Paris, France, mate. You need DAG in your life as soon as possible. Consolation. Oh, don't know about LayerZero. See, yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people in the XRP community don't know about LayerZero because not a lot of airdrop farming. LayerZero is a big deal. We'll cover it. We'll cover LayerZero. We will cover LayerZero. Let me do this here. Real Big Will says, "Oh, I know." D says, "Please explain." Oh, LayerZero. We're talking. Oh, yeah. I have to share. I have to share with you because it just. 50,000 decentralized apps, and Flare Networks is now going to be accessible through the Ethereum layer twos, and places like Solana as well. Right? Whoa. All right. So let's see here. What do I want to share first? First, let's see what a 25-cent Songbird looks like. Let's see what that looks like. I'll take it. Pay me an XRP. Oh, my goodness. What's good, Mike? Dude, it's been a minute, bro. What up, CJ? I'm here and accounted for. I'm too bullish on Flare. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta be careful. You can't say that too loud. The XRP entertaining content creators won't be happy with you, suggesting that we're anti-XRP army. Paul Bogle says DAG Constellation is 5 years in front of any LayerZero project. Any LayerZero project. I got you. I was trying to figure out what did you mean by that? Because LayerZero, yeah, I got what you're saying. Flare Network, and the XRPL, right? They're different animals competing in different spaces. Flare Network had the benefit of learning from the shortcomings of the XRPL. And it looked to bring smart contract capability to XRP. But then they went further and realized that they could create a next level layer one. And that's what they have done in theory. It's got to play out. It's got to work. It's got to get live and all this stuff. But this is what they look to do. All right. So I'm sharing. Let's see what this is. Who said that 25-cent thing? D, let's see what that looks like. Well, first we got to see what's going on with Songbird. Raul Paul said it's going to be 3 or 4 layer ones that had come out, kind of be that next level. We don't know what it is going to be. And then they're going to have to prove themselves the next, 3.5 years after the alt season to see if they got the staying power, to see if they're going to sustain network adoption, et cetera, et cetera. I agree with them. All right. So let's do 009. It is what it is. This is where Songbird is. Let's see what that looks like. to 25 cents. Yeah, I think that's still 25 cents in America. Let's see. What? Okay. No, 2,677. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. 25 cents. That's, roughly a 20, 25, 26x. That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm hoping for, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Right? Take it. We'll take it. 25x. We'll take it. All right. So let's see. Let's share a little bit about LayerZero. I did not qualify for the airdrop, which was a major, major bummer. And then I'm going to read, I mean, what does that say? 399 million. It's got a 3 billion fully. Yeah, that's the problem right here. 1 billion, only 110 million out. That's not great in terms of distribution, but let's go look at LayerZero. Build anything omni-chain. So it's connection thing. LayerZero is a technology that enables applications to move data across blockchains, uniquely supporting censorship-resistant messages and permissionless development through immutable smart contracts. This is what Flare Network is building and has built. And the fact that LayerZero, who knows, these conversations doesn't really matter. But I posted something here. Let me see if I can't find it. Hold on. Start building. Censorship resistant, immutable, permissionless. LayerZero connects blockchains, security stack, which is awesome, but it's supposed to be the next level. It's the next level technology for connecting, making the interoperability in quote unquote an omni-chain world. But 50,000 dApps, 50,000. You want some places to go with your XRP. You want some places, right? You want to be able to use that XRP in a bunch of places. And it's going to be great for builders as well. Builders are going to flock once they get the ethos that's Flare Networks. True decentralization, security, and scalability, the ethos, if you will, the mantra, the true decentralization, security, and scalability that Flare Networks brings. Once they get that, let me see if I can find my post. Build RWAs on chain, build lending on omni-chain, build NFTs omni-chain, build games omni-chain. One protocol, any blockchain. One protocol. I love it. Omni blockchain or any blockchain. Let's see here. Yeah, I posted it right here. Flare made the announcement. LayerZero V2 integration connects Flare to 50,000 decentralized apps across 75 blockchains. Build on Flare networks to access vast quantity of new users and sources of liquidity while maintaining the highest standards of decentralization and security. And I just reposted game recognizes game. This is big stuff. I saw Crypto Eddie and some other people. Hugo said, this is huge for Flare. He posts like I post, real short and sweet. This is huge for Flare. Yeah, without question it is. Crypto Eddie put this out. No hype. Huge for Flare networks and F assets. The ability of LayerZero to help Flare facilitate a cross-chain money market, leveraging in addition the integration on Flare of non-smart contract holders such as Bitcoin and XRP. Who remembers Hugo's XRP utility tweet? She got hashtag OmniChain. Who else posted something? Moon Chaser posted something. She says, bring it. Flare and LayerZero both prioritize being permissionless and censorship resistant and immutable. Integrating with LayerZero, Flare aims to grow its network, expand its user base, and boost liquidity sources, all while upholding top decentralization and security standards. And again, for me as an XRP holder, I'm thinking about the places I can go with my XRP and other people being able to build on Flare network and leveraging the F asset system. I mean, you just got to think about Bitcoin and XRP. You got to think about that total liquidity, that total market cap share there that does not have the smart contract capability. It's going to be massive. People want to tap into this liquidity. They want to be able to do different things with their Bitcoin. I mean, builders are going to, in my opinion, are going to flock to Flare. XDeFi has part 3 for those of you. But I did want to share this about XRP Ledger Summer real quick. This is, I don't know who did this, but it got the Quest integration with Galaxy, which is important for people to learn more about the XRPL. I've done a lot of these Galaxy quests, and you kind of earn points for different things for whatever. But they got the XRP on here now, which is great. More people can learn about this XRPL. You can earn some points. I'm not sure what it's going to be towards, but Vet put this out. Today, the first chapter of the XRP Ledger Quest on Galaxy started. Each chapter will have new missions to complete. Get active on the XRPL. Use apps and collect XRP token and NFT rewards. I don't know if Vet did this or who did it, but I think it's awesome. Hope they got another wallet besides Crossmark. Correct. For now, only Crossmark is so sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. He says right now only Crossmark. I think Xamarin is also coming, but for them it was faster to do Crossmark. Similarities with other wallets they have on the platform like MetaMask. All right, so hopefully we can get the Crossmark wallet extension to work. Sometimes the thing works, sometimes it don't. I don't understand it. Anyway, there it is there. That's good news for the XRPL ledger in the ecosystem as well. So Flare.space says Flare Advisor is live on our website. There are many ways to achieve returns on the Flare networks, and the Flare Advisor provides an overview of them all. Flare.space is coming up with not a nice tool. Shout out to the team over there. You can earn up to 54% annually, says the Flare Advisor. By owning Flare tokens, you can contribute to the decentralization, and stability of the network by either delegating wrapped FLR to FTSO data providers, or staking FLR. Man, that staking claim was awesome. Staking claim was awesome. That's my first one. I had been wrapping and delegating for a minute. Staking FLR to validator nodes and receiving rewards for your participation. Got a little earnings expectations by protocol. Interesting. So this is something that you guys, well, let me put this in the link in the description for you guys. This is a nice one. You want to get on here and check this out. Man, I found some freaking FLR tokens on Kraken the other day. I completely forgot about them. like, what the world? This looks really good. Earning expectations by protocol. Shout out to Flare.space. And also received Flare Drop, 39.9% APR. This is good. Let me share this with the fam here. Put this in the chat. That's good stuff there. Shout out to Flare.space. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you doing that. That's good stuff right there. Did it go? Did I share it? I share it. There it is. All right. Who else checked in? Gerald Jakes is in the building at work listening. Appreciate you checking in, my friend. Paul Bogle says, many from the XRP community are now all in on Constellation. When you know, you know. Pay Me in XRP says, I've been in Flare since the beginning with Flare drops, delegation, and staking rewards. Flare has become my #1 holding. It actually DCA'd for me. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't in the beginning because all my FLR was on Celsius, but I just made a decision some period of time that like the Celsius thing is just not going to work. So I just got to buy some FLR and begin to do it. So that's what I did. I got really good prices too on it. So I can't complain. D says Flare is going to be bigger than XRP. Wow. 100%'s in the building. What's going on, 100%? Solomon has been very active with Constellation founders. Really? It's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm not moving away from XRP. I'm just not I'm not accumulating. I stopped accumulating. So I just have what I have from the debacle that Celsius Network. But I'm not adding to position in doing that anymore. They're going to have to prove themselves. You can't argue that the lawsuit was vastly, majorly damaging. Can't argue that. We would have probably got a 10 to 15 XRP in the last cycle if we didn't have that cloud on title. We can't argue that. We can't argue that. But we can make the argument that the XRPL was taken in the direction and they didn't win in that direction. And now they're pivoting to doing more stuff on the XRPL with the digital asset XRP. But now they're going to have to prove themselves. I'm not running by faith anymore. I'm not, what I mean is I'm not adding to my position. You're going to have to prove that you can get the stablecoin thing right. You're going to have to prove that you can get the tokenization thing right. That's where I am. Flare just dropped a new tweet. Check it out, CJ. A new tweet? I was just there like 5 minutes ago. How new is this? How new is this Flare? Pay Me in XRP. How new? What's going on, Alex G? Just a new tweet. I was just there. And again, I forgot to record my podcast. God dang it. Brand new. Okay, let me go check it out. Let me go check it out, see what's good. Flare Networks actually follows me, which I thought was pretty cool. All right, new tweet. All right. Not 2 hours ago, new. Oh, 4 minutes. Here it is. 4 minutes. All right, let me share it. Thank you, Pay Me in XRP. Look. It's big for XRP holders. It's a shame that the XRP entertaining content creators do not share this with their community. It's a shame. It is a shame. They don't, again, they walk themselves into a corner with their sponsorships. It's a shame. They can't give the Flare Networks its due. It's a shame. It is a shame. But we can. We can, baby. You know what? I feel like I haven't heard from my dude, Jung Link in a while. I should reach out to him and say, what's going on, bro? I will reach out. All right, Flare Networks put this out. Here it is. This is good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I was on Stargate. I used Stargate Finance Bridge also, man. I was all on LayerZero. And they didn't give me an airdrop, man. Talking about some cyber with one of my wallets, which is ridiculous. But anyway, LayerZero version 2, a secure cross-chain messaging protocol, is connecting Flare networks to 50,000 plus decentralized apps across 75 leading layer 1s and layer 2s, including Ethereum, Solana, Arbitrum, and more. Furthermore, LayerZero provides a pathway for any chain to integrate Flare's secure and decentralized data, which for me says Flare Networks is going to have a massive revenue stream. It's important. You know, it doesn't mean your chain's going to die. But if you got a revenue stream, you got a business model for revenue, that's a big deal. Outside of just, you know, transaction fees. If you got a revenue model, Flare Networks has a revenue model. Yeah, like if there was a crypto company that I would take my dirty, nasty fiat and actually get into that world, if they could do it on chain where I don't have to worry about the great taking, it would be Flare Networks. If they could do it on chain where I don't have to worry about the great taking, it would be Flare Networks. What is LayerZero v2? LayerZero is a cross-chain messaging protocol that facilitates information sharing between blockchains. It offers a secure method for decentralized apps to send messages and has supported the bridging of over 50 billion of digital assets. 50 billion. This past month alone, the Stargate Finance Bridge, built on LayerZero, processed a staggering 800 million in transactions in a month, showcasing its wide adoption. What makes V2 different? LayerZero V2 enables decentralized apps to leverage a modular security stack. They went on that modular front, like Celestia. Modular security stack to confirm and validate messages from other chains. This stack is made up of numerous decentralized verifier networks, DVNs. Flare's enshrine data protocols, which are secured at the network layer, open up the potential for it to serve as a powerfully secure DVN on LayerZero v2. Our article dives deeper into the LayerZero design, security, and trust assumptions, highlighting how our principles of permissionless, censorship-resistant, and immutable transactions align. Benefits of the integration. The LayerZero v2 integration is incredibly valuable for all users and builders on Flare. It helps accelerate Flare's expansion because Flare benefits from immediate, secure connectivity to thousands of dApps and services built on leading blockchains. New interoperable use cases can be built on Flare, such as a cross-chain money market and chain agnostic NFTs. You know, think RWAs. Flare could serve as a highly secure, decentralized validation node on LayerZero v2. This is just the beginning of Flare and LayerZero Labs. Stay freaking tuned. Let's go. What? Let's go. Are you kidding me? Look at pay me next up. That's good right there. That's good right there. I don't know if people know, but this is a very impactful integration. Yeah, we know. We know. Woo! This is all I have to say. Pay me an XRP. Woo! Look, look. In the end, aren't we here with the promise of being able to create generational wealth? Aren't we blessed to be in this position? That's why I'm here. You know, I say it on the channel all the time. Pay me an XRP might not know, because I say this on the channel all the time. Last I checked, Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse have not gotten on bended knee and asked for my hand in marriage. They didn't do it. I mean, Brad's a good-looking guy. You never know. They didn't do it. We're here to create wealth and generational wealth if possible. And may the best layer one win. We got, for every Google, there's going to be a Yahoo. There's going to be a freaking, what is the other one? A DuckDuckGo. And there's going to be a pre-search. And that's okay. Yeah, that's exactly right. Paul Bogle sums it up, really. It's important. People, and there's a lot of XRP entertaining content creators who claim to be utility maxis. Flare Network is bringing massive utility to XRP, and there hasn't been a video talking about it from the entertaining XRP content creators that claim to be utility maxis. They talked about taxes. They talked about their concern from taxes. A couple of the XRP entertaining content creators actually said, you put me in a situation, Flare Networks, where I have to deal with taxes. I didn't ask for these Flare tokens. You put me in this tax situation. Literally said that in a video. Let me tell you something. There are XRP entertaining content creators who are telling people buying Bitcoin is crazy, buying Ethereum is crazy, buying Solana is crazy. The top 3 layer ones, year to year, net year to year, year over year returns. Year over year. In other words, you buy some stuff, you sell a little bit of it. Next year, you still have some more, and you add to that position, and you keep doing that, and you keep doing that. The best returns. It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. But don't buy it because Bitcoin's slow. But don't buy it because Ethereum gas fees. But like I did on the video, I forget the title of the video, but it was basically my reason or thoughts for Bitcoin over XRP. And when I looked at it and assessed, I just simply said, I wanted to look at someone who came from outside of crypto, who already had success, already was a millionaire or a decamillionaire or whatever, who already has success, who already been out in the business world for decades. Not a Bitcoin millionaire. That's not going to count. A Bitcoin millionaire, no, don't count. Not for me. I need it outside of crypto. Established your wealth outside in the dirty, nasty fiat world. Right? The good and the bad and the ugly, the ups and the downs, failures and wins. And came out on the other end as being massively successful. And I wanted to hear what they had to say about Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana. I wanted to hear what they had to say, because Bitcoin Max is going to say something different. They ain't trying to hear about Ethereum and Solana. I mean, just think of Sailor. He ain't trying to hear about theorems. No, I wanted someone hugely successful before Bitcoin, even though Sailor was hugely successful before Bitcoin, but he qualifies as a max as far as I'm concerned. But none of them pointed to technology. They pointed to network adoption. They talked about sound money, right? All these other things, and it just get me thinking. Dan Tapiero, Raoul Paul, Robert Kiyosaki, Gary Cardone, and eventually Grant's going to be coming. He's coming. I mean, right now he just tokenized some real estate on property, but he's coming. I wanted to know what you guys are hugely successful in that dirty, nasty fiat world, and you're coming into the digital asset space, and you're on Bitcoin. You're on Ethereum. Don't you know about them fees? Wait a minute. You know Bitcoin. You know. And then I just started looking, and I started looking, and I started looking, and I discovered all these layer twos for Bitcoin. I discovered all these side chains for Bitcoin. My point is they know how to make money and keep the money. And anyone with half a brain knows that they looked at XRP. You can't have axe sources. What is that? That's access and resources. Axe sources. You can't have the resources and the access and just skip over stuff. You go all through them and see what's good. That's what they did. It's not a personal thing. Their assessment is their assessment. And if I'm putting my pennies next to their dollars, are you really? Are you really? Or are you just saying that? Unbelievable. Anyway, XRP put cookies is in the building. No, you were here earlier. What dude is doing FLR tutorials? Yeah, that's where I am too. Pay me XRP, I'm in the same spot. But anyway, that helped me to kind of say, you know what? We got to get back to that 2016, 2017 mantra, where it used to be, the reason why we're earning these altcoins is to get more Bitcoin. That used to be the thing. And then that 2017, 2018 bull run happened. It just changed everybody. Everybody was like, screw Bitcoin. Did you just see what happened over here? Did you just not see that the XRP six-figure percent, I think maybe it was 67,000%, but it was a crazy thing. Everybody became enamored and forgot about the part of keeping the money. And keeping the money is the year-over-year return. What is that looking like? Let me say this again. It's important to understand this. The lawsuit harmed the XRP and XRPL ecosystem. You can't discard that and discredit it. It harmed it. And it's not right, and it's not fair, and all that different things, for sure. For sure. Ripple has pivoted and changed their focus, not from completely off of payments, but increasing their focus on the XRPL and the things they're looking to do on chain. But hey, there's money to be had. There's a cycle that goes and they come. We don't have many cycles. And we're here ultimately to create wealth and create generational wealth. So just like Penny in XRP says here, to be honest, I've stopped accumulating XRP. I'm not selling it, however. I'm prepared to ride this out and come what may. I have undoubtedly diversified. XRP already changed my life. Yeah. I'm in the same spot. We'll see. Thank God we'll be around to see how they tackle the stablecoin things. Well, just to see how they tackle tokenization. We're going to be here to see it. Thank God. Steve Home Loan Extra, he's doing videos now. Yeah, he kept XRP cooking. He comes on the channel. He shows up in the to the live streams. He called me out one time. Called me out. Said, "Dude, what are you talking about? What are you talking about with Flare? You don't know enough. What are you doing? What's going on? You better level up." Essentially what he said. You better level up. You trying to talk about Flare? You better level up. That's essentially what he said. And guess what I did? I did a live stream saying that this dude was exactly 1000% correct. He was right. He was right. He was right. Yeah, sure did. Alex G said last time I bought XRP was back in 2020. And again, this is, the entertaining content creators can talk all they want about an anti-XRP army, and they're only here to promote bear pump and dump tokens and all this other kind of stuff like that. They can say all that crap all they want. Ultimately, they got to recognize that they don't like the view that they're in. They back themselves up into a corner, and they don't like the view that they're in. They did that though. You hooked up with Link 2, great company, hooked up with them. Are you going to speak the ills of Ripple or only the promises thereof? If Ripple's their number one share on the Link 2 uh, platform, what do you think? If Ripple's number one, what do you think the XRP entertaining content creators who are hooked up with Link 2, do you think they're going to speak the ills of Ripple? Do you think they're going to mention Ripple don't report their business earnings in terms of the sales of their products that they got selling to institutions? You think they're going to pivot to some things where, or point out things when Ripple's obviously has pivoted to doing things more on chain, and had realized the headwind that came with trying to take this product that they loved and this answer to a solution, and the people didn't want the solution. They didn't want it. When you bring salad to a person who's used to eating hamburgers and French fries, and you know that the salad got the nice dark greens in it and everything, is much more better for them. And right, these people eating hamburgers every single day now, they're overweight, and you got salads for them and egg whites, and we all know that stuff is much better for them. It'll solve their overweight issue, but they don't want it. That's what happened with payments. That's what happened. All right, Paul Bogle, be safe, brother. Yeah, the lawsuit was deliberate, of course, because ultimately there's a connection to entities that wanted to rule payments by way of Ethereum. They wanted to rule payments. You don't form an alliance for no reason, of course. And ultimately, if you understand business a little bit, Chris didn't understand what he was up against. He didn't understand it. He thought, man, I got this incredible solution. It'll be massive for institutions and banks. No longer having to pre-fund, not having to deal with these, freeing up all these trillions and notional ratios. It was a bigger fight than they thought. What's going on, Michael Marchese? Yo, from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So this Flare integration and LayerZero is massive, but it ain't massive just for the FLR token. It's massive for the XRP token. You understand? It's going to bring massive utility and opportunity for the digital asset, for us, the XRP holders. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? What's going on? Is it Escanor? How are you, my friend? Michael Marchese says, working for fiat, mowing lawns, cutting shrub, mulching flower beds, buying alts or Bitcoin. I hear you, Michael Marchese. I hear you, my guy. Ultimately, it's what it is. It's about understanding that there's a system currently, and there's going to be a new financial system. It's fiat dollars, and it's going to be a better form of money. Do you understand? That's where we're going. And we're blessed to be here and to know. Vast majority, 99%, have no idea there's a new financial system being built right underneath their noses. They don't know. And sure, in the beginning, they'll run parallel, but eventually there won't be a need to run parallel. Sound money is just going to win out. Yeah, because you can wrap and delegate and you don't lose, right? You can wrap and delegate, or you can stake Gerald, I should just say Gerald, right? You can do either one. Because I was wrapping and delegating for a long, long time. And then I'm saying, let me check out this freaking staking stuff. Yeah, and Celsius still has a significant amount of my FLR token. A significant. I mean, it's a massive amount. It's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth at this price. At this freaking stupid price. So what is it going to be? Yeah. Yeah, I had to put the paperwork in for that one, baby. Forget about that. And again, this is about you and I trying to create wealth and possibly generational wealth. This is not being beholden to some other thing. No. It's just not. But I have hope that this pivot for Ripple is the right move. I really, really do. I think stablecoins is going to be a thing, and I think their connections in Europe was going to pave the way for them to get some kind of MiCA deal. They didn't, obviously not this time around, but in the future, I think they're going to be able to get that thing. So Circle's got a head start on them. But I think Ripple's going to be able to do the European MiCA deal. But more importantly, what's going on in these markets that don't have MiCA is looking to promote Euro stablecoins, Euro-backed stablecoins. I mean, the hope is that the dollar stablecoin regions, that Ripple's going to play a big part in that. I mean, the dollar is still the one. I mean, whether you want to, in the fiat world, the dollar is still the one. And so we're hoping that the world is going to awaken, hopefully, to the value of the stablecoin, US dollar-backed stablecoin. We're hoping. PCs, just made my wife set up her Flare Bifrost wallet to engage and build out the ecosystem. Nice. Good for you, Contact Food. Good for you. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you can only wrap and delegate with that 20K because you need at least 50 to stake. But look at I tell people all the time, you got to find that next level, layer one, and then you look at the projects that are first movers advantage to that next layer one. There's a lot of opportunity there. XDeFi protocol, a lot of opportunity. Enosis Global, a lot of opportunity. Scepter, staking. Let's think it's liquid staking. So you give them your FLR and they stake it somewhere for you. It's kind of like a liquid staking. Massive opportunity. You got to follow those projects closely, see who's going to garner attention, create a community, create network adoption, all that kind of stuff like that. But we're in a great spot. XDeFi protocol, I think, is going to be big. Personally, with that KYC token, I think it's going to be big. Personally, but we don't know. But how blessed are we to be here early? We're here early. I mean, we're out there testing it right now. I keep forgetting about kinetics, man. That's right. Kinetics as well. The lending and borrowing kinetic as well. We can be to these things early. I mean, Flare getting ready to do the FIP09 is massive. That Flare incentive program, it's gonna be massive for builders, for people who want to provide liquidity, for people being active on the chain. It's gonna be massive for us as FLR holders. I'm very curious to see what Ripple X is going to come up for their liquidity incentive program for the AMM in the DEX. I'm curious to see what it's going to come up, what it's going to look like. David Altcoin says, don't forget to get a bag of XLR. I hear you, my friend. Welcome to the channel, David. XLR. I got some of that XLR staking that stuff. Got me some of that. Staking that stuff. Ugh. Ugh. Gerald, if you're in Canada, bro. Canada's doing their best to help keep people enslaved. Just not great. Indeed. Yeah, got me some of the XLR. But this is this is great stuff. And how blessed are we again to be in this kind of position to do that? But I shared the video with Raul Paul on how to take profit. You want to check that video out. You want to see if that makes sense to you. I have a lot of friends in Canada too, Gerald. Yeah, it's brutal. All right, let's see what the market's doing real quick. See, this is I mean, this thing is just launched. That price was a little too steep for the beginning. What does it get down? Low is 250. Yeah. When they kind of launched LayerZero. The all-time low is $2.48. Wow. Yeah, so we'll see how LayerZero does after the bear run. Maybe look at it then, the bear cycle. Okay, so there it is. According to I think I can get some BTC now. 60,000. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna do my little DCA thing. How many guys want to see a little DCA example? Let me know. I'll show you. I use into the crypto version. Show the dollar cost average strategy is just smashing. It's just killing the game. It's killing the game. And I think the reason why it's killing the game is because its foundation is saving, buying, saving, and accumulating. Think about those financial principles. Bitcoin is a 60,000. Well, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.35 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is at 50%. Bitcoin is trading at $60,392. Again, it's down 12.5% on the 30-day. Ethereum is trading at $3,309. It's down 12% on the 30-day. Solana is trading at $142, down 13% on the 30-day. I've been de-risking into Solana. What I mean by that is other cryptos that I've had that that I felt like it was time to cut the losses on those. I did into Solana, but I did take losses from my entry just to get some more Solana. I'm going to play that year-over-year return until it's no longer. Not financial advice. I'm just sharing what I'm looking to do. What do we got here? So yeah, that's it. XRP is at 46 cents. It is down 10% on the 30-day. Right? Again, the market's just doing what the market does. Interesting thing about Casper, and just on the side note, Google Mega ETH. Mega ETH. You talk about scalability issues, you talk about fee issues. Google Mega ETH. This is the thing that I say about technologies. It's technology. It's going to get better. People are going to come up with better solutions. Fire Dancer for Solana. It's going to be massive. What's the key? What does everyone have an equal opportunity at? Equal shot at? Every layer 1, every layer 2, every layer 3. You know what they all have an equal shot at? Network adoption. They all have a shot at growing a community and creating network adoption. It's a level, network adoption is a level playing field. Technology ain't. Some people have better technology than others. But network adoption is the key. It's network adoption. It's creating demand for the asset of that blockchain. Network adoption, creating an ecosystem. Everyone has an equal shot at that. And ultimately, that's the thing that's changing the game. If it wasn't, how could Solana be where it is now? If it was about technology, how could Solana get to where it is? If it was about technology, I could, there's better technologies than Bitcoin. How come Bitcoin's where it is? Well, it was first. Really? What else? There has to be something else. It's the network adoption. It's the masses in the digital asset space saying, yeah, the sound money thing, yeah, makes sense. This new alternative to printing, the printing press, yeah, that makes sense. They created network adoption. Period point. That's what it is. And you can fight it, like the sun rising in the east and sets in the west. You can fight that. You could ask questions as to why that is, or you could just recognize what it is. Network adoption is the key. Javon's in the building. What's going on, Javon? 99? I feel like I just read some tweets or something from you. It's network adoption. It's different than hype, though, because network adoption is people recognizing that this makes sense. And the other part of it is like when I hear multimillionaires telling YouTubers they don't understand meme coins, I'm like, hold on a second. What do you mean? You gotta sit back and just take a listen. What do you mean? When someone like that who's created a substantial amount of wealth and has got other people trusting him and them with their wealth, you got to listen to someone like that. And when they say most people don't understand meme coins, you got to, wait a minute, you got to, hedge funds in the billions. What do you mean? Why would you even mention meme coins? You got all these people giving you their money, asking you to manage their money. You brought up a meme coin? You brought up meme coins? What's going on? Why would someone like that bring that up? You got to take a listen and see what he's got, see if that makes sense. There's a couple elements to meme coins. Number one is attention. Don't you want the XRPL gaining attention? More people knowing about moving anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. I did a transaction the other day on Solana for something. I forget what it was. It was 2 cents. Thinking, yeah, for me, I'm like, right? Where does less than a penny matter? Big money. Less than a penny matters to big money. Ripple's got to find a product that's going to bring that big money in, that's going to love the idea of anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. The Ripple X people got to figure it out. Just turns out the payments timing was off. That's all. It was off. Leap Wallet. Leap Wallet. I've heard of the Leap Wallet and XDFi as well. So there it is there. So, but anyway, I bring up Mega ETH because it's important to know there are people and builders and smart freaking people out there looking to solve the issues of Bitcoin, looking to solve the issues of Ethereum, looking to solve the issues of Solana. Don't listen to the XRP entertaining content creators who are suggesting that there are no solutions. It's not true. But in the end, it's about network adoption. Did a video live stream last night. I shared this real world utility being built on Solana Well, your neighbor might be on Solana and you don't even know because they just ordered some food on this app called DevourGo. Or you get in a ride share with one of your neighbors, they got this thing on their visor thing, and it's you ask them what that's about. Say, oh, I'm helping this project called Hive Mapper that's competing against Google. When DevourGo is competing against DoorDash, Hive Mapper's competing against Google, looking to grab market share with advantages, just like Blockbuster and Netflix. It's no different. Or Helium Mobile, trying to grab market share on all three on Solana. And you might not even know. That is what we call network adoption. I don't know if because it's easy to build on Solana. I have no idea. I don't know if because it's I have no idea. But they chose Solana. Are we going to fight it? Or are we going to acknowledge it? That's all. Are we going to fight it? Or are we going to acknowledge it, that this is what's going on? Javon99, how to store XRP, Xamin wallet, Ledger, of course. I would choose Xamin over Ledger, me personally, but Javon99 says, guess where is this from? Click here to buy Ripple with Euro XRP, and the Euro dollar. Yeah. So there it is, fam. Look, this is great news for FLR holders, and this is great news for XRP holders. This is great news. This integration with LayerZero, I'm telling you, this is game recognizing game. That's what that is. LayerZero recognizing Flare Network and Flare Network saying, yeah, we recognize what you got going on there with that V2. It's a win-win, but it is a win-win for both FLR holders and XRP holders and Bitcoin holders. Facts. Wait until stuff gets built on Flare for Bitcoin holders. Just freaking wait. Just wait. The Bitcoiners don't want, they're not trying to spend a Bitcoin. They want to borrow against it. They want to have different options, safe, trustlessly, permissionless, all that decentralization, all that stuff. I'm telling you, this is why the freaking billionaire, Arthur Hayes, said, fade Flare networks at your own peril. He said it, and I'm paraphrasing. This dude is in the know, one of the smartest guys in crypto. He's also in the know. He's got access. He can ask a dude over here and a dude over there. What's up with this Flare networks thing? This is what they're saying. What's going on? He's got access. You understand? And what I'm saying is, we're blessed that we didn't back ourselves into a corner where we no longer like the view. And we can have a diversified portfolio. And we can recognize when there's value being added to the asset XRP for utility. We got to recognize it, not fight it, not compare. You don't need to compare the XRPL or Flare networks. Are you a builder? Unless you're a builder. I'm an XRP holder. I'm an FLR holder. I want them both to win. And there's room for them both to win. Google and a Yahoo and a DuckDuckGo and a pre-search. I'll take all of them gains. Give me them gains. Give me them gains. All right, fam. There it is. I'm going to wrap it up here. I got to get to the gym, my mola. Hey, man, XRP, I appreciate you checking in, my friend. Don't be a stranger, my guy. David Alcoin, JFon99, Javon99. Appreciate you guys checking in. Contact Food, Gerald, thanks for checking in, my friends. Who else did I forget anybody? Alex G, the Blue Rancher's in the building. Thanks for checking in. Escanor, I appreciate you being here, my friend. Appreciate you checking in. Michael Marchese, the OG, I appreciate you, guy. Paul Bogo, appreciate you. Coffee and Crypto, I miss you checking in. Thanks for checking in, my friend. Looking forward to Flair and Sommer doing their thing. Indeed. XRP Cookies, the OG. Rafi, I missed you checking in, my friend. Appreciate you checking in. The Real Big Will, I appreciate you, my guy. 100 cents and D. D is really one of the OGs. Appreciate you guys checking in for sure. It was a great live stream. Very, very excited about it. We'll see if the XRP entertaining content creators will even begin to share. Maybe will it even begin to walk themselves out of that corner. We'll see. All right, fam. Look, do me a favor and hit that like button. That's one of the greatest ways you can support the channel for sure. And if you happen to be in that 40 to 50% of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Season, haven't subscribed to the channel yet, if you've been enjoying the Hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.